I'm Dr. Seitz, and I'm very fortunate to be teaching applied violin at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. And another thing that I'm very happy about is that my daughter Esther gets to collaborate with me on this program.
Hi, my name is Esther Seitz, and I am a cellist. I just recently graduated from the Manhattan School of Music in New York City with my master's in classical cello, and I'm so excited to be in the Valley during this time and be able to collaborate with Dr. Seitz.
This recital is really fun because the program includes pieces all the way from Baroque to the 21st century, and also there are some solo violin, solo cello pieces, but also there's a cello and the piano piece, and there's also a really fun duet by Kodai for violin and cello.
So with this program you get a lot of variety and you get a lot of classical pieces that you love, along with some newer pieces and an arrangement that you might not have heard before. I think it's really fun, especially just, thinking of how I grew up watching my mom play all the time. It's really fun to be able to collaborate together at such a high level. It's just really an honor to be able to do that, and I'm really grateful for the experience because I think it's a really unique one.
So in our household, all three of my children were required to study an instrument all through until they finished high school, but of course after that, it was up to them whether they were going to pick it up and go professionally. And Esther is my only one that decided to do it professionally, and I'm so honored that she even wants to be in the same room with me. I know a lot of children who are embarrassed even to be in the same room with their parents. That's just a huge blessing for me as a parent and as a musician, because of course Esther is an amazing musician, and I really respect her as a musician, and I am excited that she wants to collaborate with me, and that's why I think we have so much fun doing it together, because we both want to do it.
Recording can sometimes be a little more nerve-wracking just because it feels different. You don't have the natural energy of an audience. You have to kind of recreate that in yourself. So I think in preparing for this recital, we have to be very careful about making sure that we have bringing that same energy that we would normally bring to a live performance to the camera for the audience that's watching through a screen.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think you're right. That's probably the most important thing in recording, is just make sure it doesn't feel like you're just trying to play all the perfect notes, because it's very easy to feel that on the recording when you're thinking, oh my goodness, people can watch it over and over and then they'll hear that mistake over and over, and you get way too, I think, too concerned about technique, which is okay, but it's important to balance it out, and like you said, because there's none of that natural energy that's coming from the audience during live performance and excitement. You do have to make sure you know how to get that from just music itself and just the way you feel about it.
A lot of the standard opportunities for musicians, such as orchestral auditions, chamber music performances, have kind of been put to a halt at this point. So I would recommend just thinking outside the box. Use the internet to your full advantage. Use YouTube, use Facebook, use all these things that we have at our disposal to make your own opportunities and make your own performances, because you can make your own venue at home, and there are so many amazing things you can do with that.
Yeah, I think as in anything in life, the most important thing is the angle at which you look at the present situation. And of course, we know that this is a very serious situation. We're not trying to make it light off it. But when you find yourself in something like this, how quickly can you change your perspective and adapt to the current situation can affect how successful you'll be during this and then after. And I think we all can look at some newer things that are coming up, newer opportunities that are coming up in classical music, and maybe concentrate on that as a positive and think of preparing ourselves for the future in this way, because we know even when everything goes back, it's going to be different. We're pretty conservative business, to be honest. We were quite behind. And so I think the more we run with the situation and look at the positive aspects of it, the more successful it's going to develop in the future. our channel is called the Seitz String Pros, and basically it has a lot of tutorials for violin, viola, and cello, music for strings. And we lately started our new live. It's called Wake Up and Smell the Rosin. Every Saturday at 11 a.m. we kind of talk in front of the camera, and we have a little warm-up session just to help everyone to get ready for practicing. We decided to do this just to help everyone to be encouraged and to get into practicing early in the morning, just have fun. You know, we have discussions, share, you know, all these positive things and so forth. So please subscribe.
Yes.